Ahalya and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, my name is Charlie Lettenberger and I'm 12 years old.
We are so excited to be here tonight and honored to be the 2017 Youth Gala Ambassadors.
We are thrilled to share our stories and tell you how Easter Seals has been such a key to our success. Ahalya and I were both born with arthrogryposis and myoplastia, a condition that causes muscles to be replaced by tissue. Having tissue instead of muscles can cause our joints to have limited movement, as well as overall muscle weakness. That's why I control my wheelchair with my mind.
No, you don't, Charlie. Charlie drives his hair using head controls. Even though we both have arthrogryposis, the type that we have is not genetic. In fact, we are the only known siblings to have this condition, and if you do the math, it is a 1 in 100 million chance that 2 siblings would be born with this condition. This means that we have been defying the odds since we were born.
Actually, we have been defying the odds since I was born. Ahalya and I have been coming to Easter Seals for as long as we can remember. I have been doing physical therapy with Kathy Monley and Mary Weiler and occupational therapy with Linda Mary. Despite my sassiness, sorry Miss Kathy, Miss Linda, and Miss Mary, my therapist constantly worked with me to develop skills to live a more independent life. When I was born, the doctor said that I would never be able to use my arms and would probably have to do everything with my mouth. Thankfully, what I mainly use my mouth for is for my 2 most favorite things, talking and eating. But with the help of Easter Seals, I have learned to do a lot of different things. I can write, type, throw a ball, use utensils, and even play video games. Lots of video games. There are also many other things that I never thought I would be able to do, but with the help and encouragement of Easter Seals, I now can. Miss Kathy not only taught me how to ride an adaptive trike, but even helped me get grants so I could have my own bike. Now one of my favorite things to do is take a 2-mile bike ride to downtown Glen Ellen with my dad on the weekends. Easter Seals also introduced me to my bocce coach, Sam Williams, and Miss Linda, my OT, helped me figure out a way to throw the bocce ball without hurting my shoulder. I love being able to play bocce, and I'm even going to compete in the U.S. Nationals this summer. Sports aren't the only thing I love to do. As you saw in the video, I also love performing and music. Last year, when I announced that I wanted to play the trumpet, we weren't exactly sure how that was going to work out since I don't have the muscles in my arms to hold the trumpet up. Thankfully, Miss Linda is a great problem solver and figured out a solution almost immediately. I use a harness to hold the trumpet up and prop my arm with a pillow so I can reach the valves. I'm in my junior high band and can even play the highest note in my class.
That's probably because you are just full of hot air. I have been doing physical therapy with Laura Basie and Laura Zenaida for over 13 years. That's longer than Charlie's been alive. Easter Seals and my amazing therapists have helped me overcome the odds and accomplish things that I never dreamed were possible. When I was born, my parents were told that I was never going to be able to walk. Because of my arthrogryposis, my hips are dislocated and my ankles are fused. I had 5 orthopedic surgeries in my first 5 years of life. With a lot of hard work and help from Easter Seals, I've been able to overcome my physical limitations and continue defying the odds. Ever since I was little, I have loved sports, both as a spectator and a competitor. I started off playing soccer and softball. While these sports were challenging, given my limitations, my therapist always supported me and helped me improve my skills. I remember Laura Basie spending countless therapy sessions working on my batting stance and balance. Unfortunately, as I got older, the soccer field and the baseball diamond both got bigger and my hips could not handle the stress. But I still had a passion for competing and wasn't ready to give up sports. That's when I discovered swimming. The first time I dove into a pool, I felt free and I immediately knew I belonged. At first, while I enjoyed the freedom the water offered, I was not a very agile swimmer. But quickly, through hard work, support from my teammates and my family, and the help of my therapist, my times began to improve greatly. In 2012, I learned about the Paralympic Games. The Paralympics are parallel to the Olympics and offer athletes with disabilities the opportunity to compete at an elite level in sports on a level playing field. It then became my immediate dream to someday compete at the Paralympic Games. In 2015, I was named to the Para-Pan Am Games team in Toronto. At these games, I had the thrill of representing my country on an international stage as one of 1,500 athletes from 28 countries competing in 15 different sports. While just being able to compete in Toronto was an awesome experience, it was made even better when I was able to bring home a gold medal for Team USA and hear our national anthem play as I sat on top of the podium.
Watching my sister win the gold was amazing. But while she and I have been able to overcome so many of our challenges, it isn't always easy to have physical limitations. I'm sure none of you noticed, but I'm in a wheelchair. People often underestimate what I'm capable of just because I'm in a wheelchair. Sometimes it's hard to be confident when starting in that position. But Easter Seals has helped me to believe that with hard work and determination, I can accomplish anything. And that helps me to feel confident and believe in myself. This confidence has allowed me to take up acting and singing. And my therapists clearly take pride in their clients' accomplishments, in and out of therapy. They even took time out of their busy schedules to watch me perform as the Wizard in the Wizard of Oz and sing Beatles and Rolling Stones tunes during my School of Rock concert. Thank you for always being there for me. And of course, I couldn't do any of the things I do without the support of my family. So thank you to my parents, my big brother Alex, and all of my extended families for always encouraging and supporting me and helping me believe that anything is possible.
As Charlie said, one of the major reasons that he and I have been able to defy the odds is because of Easter Seals. Easter Seals is committed to enabling children to live their best lives. Everyone at Easter Seals is like family to us, and we look forward to coming to Easter Seals every week. From the age of 3, Easter Seals has fostered my self-confidence, focused on my abilities instead of my limitations, and allowed me to believe that anything is possible. In fact, now I know that my dreams can become reality. I envision swimming in college with an ultimate goal of competing at the 2020 Paralympic Games in Tokyo.
And I plan to take my performances to the next level, and you will probably see me on TV someday.
Our therapists at Easter Seals always go above and beyond to support us in everything we set to accomplish. Laura Zenaida even came with her daughter to watch me compete in one of my local swim meets. Thanks to the support of Easter Seals and my incredible family, we truly are able to live our best lives. As you look around the room, every one of us has limitations, whether visible or invisible. But the key to living the best life is not about letting our perceived limitations limit our potential or possibilities.
We challenge you. Identify your limitations, accept them, and overcome them. Easter Seals has empowered us to embrace this vision, make the impossible possible, and live our best lives. Thank you, Easter Seals, for all you have done for us. And thank you to all of you for your generosity in allowing Easter Seals to continue doing the amazing things they do for kids like us.
Your support and generosity mean that Easter Seals can continue to help kids like us turn disability into possibility and shape dreams into reality. Thank you all so much.
What an amazing story. I mean, to 1 in 100 million chance to have this, and they both have it as siblings. You know, last year we heard about Brinley and her amazing story, and this year we're hearing about their inspiring story, Charlie and Ahalya. I don't know that I've been on stage with this much talent before. We have a gold medalist and a future Broadway star. My talent, you know, obviously didn't work out so well a couple weeks ago. I had a nice benefit at the Cultural Center and for St. Patrick's Day. That kind of pretty much tells you what I did. There was a nice dance floor. We thought we would have a limbo contest. I went successfully underneath the low bar, but when I jumped up, I didn't stick the landing. So I now have a fractured foot. And I'm learning my limitations and how to get around in the city. And it's a challenge. I mean, I go back and forth to Oak Park, and I think about, boy, what if I was in a wheelchair? I couldn't get to this particular stop to where I need to go. I would need to go over to Clark Street. I can't just go up the State and Lake Street. So you learn about and you think about different things. It's a humbling experience. And, you know, any of us, like you said, any of us can have a limitation that we need to overcome. And it just happened to be, I have a limitation this year that I need to overcome. So I appreciate those inspiring words that I can take away from you today as well. We have a lot that we can do. And I saw so many people standing in this room that have done